Astrologers claim both romantic and professional destinies are written in the stars. That's why Korporanga couple Christine Loveday and David Christopher have named their band Virgo Sagittarius after their own signs, because they believe they're destined to be stars.
We've been together for
Who are you?
quite a few years. I'm David.
Yeah. And you must be Sagittarius.
I am.
Gosh.
Sagittarius is I. Yeah, we've been writing songs for some time now.
Relax.
Yeah, it's been in my blood since I was born, really. Yeah.
You wrote your first song when you were
When
about
I was about 10.
10 years old.
I still remember it was called Under the Apple Tree. This 3-chord thing. But yeah,
So
that's where I took off. But I loved listening to music on the radio.
You still do?
Yeah. Although modern radio music is a bit different from
Getting used to it.
when I was young.
That's all. It's
But,
really,
yeah.
well, you know, every generation has to be different. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
good.
right.
They're very different.
Could you imagine what it's going to be like 10 years from now?
Yeah.
David and Christine have been making music together for nearly 30 years.
We lived next door to each other in Upper Hutt, and he lived in one flat and I lived in the other, and I could quite often hear this guy playing guitar and singing softly to himself, so I made an excuse to go over and borrow something, like a cup of sugar or something, and we met that way.
Yeah.
And he pulled me into music, so yeah, we've been on the journey for a while, and
Yep.
I don't know what I'd do
strong.
without him. He's taught me everything. Yeah.
Well, not everything.
Well,
You
you
do
know,
learn some stuff at home.
I
which
know,
is good.
but it sounded good.
Yeah.
When it comes to their musical inspirations, Virgo Sagittarius are old school.
I've always liked Eric Clapton for his blues, and yeah, he's a very good guitarist. I like some of his songs.
Yeah.
You like?
See, I'm one of these old school boys out of the late 60s, so that era was really good for me.
The Beatles, Rolling
Well,
Stones.
yeah, all those
those
bands,
people.
dozens of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
They all
songwriter.
influenced me.
Back then.
Even Andrew Lloyd Webber, love his stuff. Elton John, you know, you can't go wrong. Deep Purple, yeah,
We could go on and on and on.
on and on and on.
The couple say there isn't much original music being produced out of the Wairarapa.
Most people do covers here. Yeah. We've tried to set up various organisations to promote original music here, but it doesn't really take off, so I don't know why.
Wairarapa musicians have been performing in the Times Age Tiny Desk style concert series as part of New Zealand Music Month's opportunity for musos to level up.
We do a lot of cover versions for exercise and musical exercises.
Christine looks disapproving because I'd rather spend my time doing originals, but
Having both studied music over the years, Virgo Sagittarius have some advice for up-and-comers.
play as often as you can on your instrument. Get really, really knowledgeable on your instrument so that you can flow and it becomes part of you. And write your own material. Covers are great for learning and seeing structures of other songs and how they go. But originality in the end is what a musician wants to be. Yeah, original.
And it does pay to actually study music. We've done a lot of study with Berkeley School of Music.
Yeah.
And
One,
we
two,
did a
three,
course
four.
with Jamie Abersole doing jazz. He's American. We
I know what it
attended seminars with Jason Bloom, and he's a Nashville songwriter.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of stuff from those guys. There are, as they say, no rules, only tools.
The couple say they'd like to see more music venues in the region.
In these times it's quite hard with the COVID going on and stuff, but you can always play at home. You know, you don't need to go to a venue. Just get out your guitar or your keyboard or whatever you're playing and have a play. Yeah. Music lifts the spirits. It can make you feel really good. Yeah. Whenever I feel a bit down, I just get out my guitar and instantly I'll feel better. Endorphins, I think they call them.
Here's Virgo Sagittarius performing two of their songs, recorded live by Local Focus.
Hello, we're Virgo Sagittarius. I'm Christine and this is David. And we're here for New Zealand Music Month to play you a couple of tunes that we've written. Hope you enjoy them.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Life
spinning wheel. Go for the ride. There are lots of places to go to. Bells will chime. Destiny waits behind closed doors. Open the door and let fate in. Open the door and step right on in. Living is a merry-go-round. Enjoy the ride. There are lots of places to visit. Enjoy the time. Destiny waits behind closed doors. Open the door and let fate in. Open the door and step right on in.
Thank you. That was Open the Door. Here's our latest song. We've been practicing it. We started writing this song around the beginning of May. We took a few rewrites for the words, and the music was always there, but words are always the most difficult. So here it is.
Okay.
Lost its soul. The world has lost its soul. The world is getting hotter. Say goodbye to the otter. Farewell, Mr. Polar Bear. Ice caps are melting. The season's getting warmer. Goodbye to the butterfly. Too heavy to breathe. Goodbye to the forest and the trees. The world has lost its soul. 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 The world is getting hotter. Goodbye to the otter. Farewell to Mr. Polar Bear. Ice caps are melting. The season's getting warmer. Goodbye to the butterfly. The air's too heavy to breathe. Farewell to the forest and the trees. The world has lost its soul. The world has lost its soul. The world has lost its soul. The world has lost its soul.